Sexy welding people from YouTube, welcome back to another video from Captain Money. On today's video, guys, we're gonna talk about a installation. I'm gonna show you guys how I installed this part of my truck, which is a big ram horn intake elbow. This is something that I saw on a rig welder one day, and since that day, before I got my truck, I was like, damn, that looked kind of cool, I was like, oh my gosh, I look at that motor, that looked perfect, 100%. So I always got that in my back of my mind. So when I did the lid on my truck, like you guys saw in my last video, well, I thought to myself, it's time to make it happen. All right, but before we go to the video installation, like I mentioned in my last video, guys, why did I buy ram? A lot of people ask me, Manny, you should buy a Chevy. Manny, you should buy a power truck. Or I'm not gonna talk trash about any truck, Ford, Chevy, because I don't have those trucks. I never owned a Ford. I always grew up a Chevy guy, to be honest with you guys. I had a 82 truck, and that's the one that I learned how to drive with. I even went through a wall, a little accident, but I survived. as you can see. After that, I always owned Chevy, and when I was buying my truck, I thought to myself, I did a lot of search, guys. People will tell me, oh, Cummings has the best engine and Chevrolet has the best transmission, and I was like, what does Ford have? And you will hear nothing. And also, a friend of mine had a Ford, I think it was a 2010, and then break down on him with like 100 and some thousand miles, not even 200,000 miles. And he wasn't even pulling big stuff, anything like that. And he needed a new engine. I don't know what happened. He kind of told me, but I was like, damn. So I didn't want to buy Ford at that time. This was in 2015. That's when I bought my truck. So I know the 6.7 Fords are pretty good. I really like the body style, honestly, like on the new Ford right now, the 2017, 18. I don't know when the new body came out, but I really like the body style. And the 6.7 engine, I heard, is pretty good. But with that in mind, I was like, well, it's gonna be either a Chevy or a Ram, because Ram has the best engine and Chevrolet has the best transmission. So I was like, all right. So I tried to look for a Chevy first, and I couldn't find one that it was a reasonable price. I didn't want to buy a new one, so I was looking for a used one. And so after looking for a while, now I'm finding one on my price range. I went with Ram, and it didn't take long, and I found a SLT model, which is it's not the premium, it's not the base model, it's like like an LT in a Chevrolet. And also, so I was like, all right, only had like 22,000 miles on it. It was used. It still had warranty on the engine, it still had warranty on the transmission. So I was like, all right, I bought it for 50,000. all right. I'm still making payments on it. Oh my gosh, my love of the mother, but almost out of it. All right, so that's how I end up with Ram, which I really love now, especially with the delete. But there you go. You guys want to know why I choose Ram over Chevy and Ford? Back then, I didn't really want to buy a Ford. I never owned a Ford. I kind of wanted a Chevrolet, but they were overpriced, and so I went with Ram because it was on my price range, and I found a pretty good deal, I think. So there you go. All right, so without further ado, guys, let's see how I install this part of my truck, and let's go to it. Alright guys, so this is the box that came. I ordered through Amazon. This is a Bank Power elbow mustard RAM. And so we're gonna open the box, show you what comes in the box. If you're thinking about doing this installation yourself, I think it's pretty easy. This is the filter, and now we're gonna see there's another box in the box, a box in the box. All right, so danger, Will Robinson. Look at that beauty, guys. Isn't that nice? That's right. I can't get it out, but because I'm so excited. Look at that monster RAM elbow. Yep, I love it, the mother. Oh my gosh. Yep. So this thing was like 400 bucks. I think the cheapest one is 400 bucks. So it's gonna go like right there, like so, like you guys saw in the video. On the top now, we're gonna remove this cover right here. So fast, cause I'm fast like that. And then we're gonna take 6 bolts. Switch the camera, cause you couldn't see. But yeah, there's each 6 bolts. One right here, and then there's another one right there in the corner, and then another corner, and one in the middle. So total 6 bolts, guys. All right. So once you get all the 6 bolts out, you also have to take the dipstick for the oil. There's 1 bolt right there too. Take that one out. I'm gonna take this clamp right here out. Take it out of there. Cut it. Whatever we had to do. Alright, we got it out. And then we had to take this black cover right here. I don't have a drill. Also, you had to unplug the sensor, the mag sensor, I think it's called. Pretty simple. Just had a little clip right there. And this one also comes off pretty easy as well. So once you get all those bolts out, you're ready to take this clamp out. Take that bolt right there out. There's a little nut holding it, right? Just like that. And then there's 1 clamp on the bottom, guys, right there. You see it? Yep. You need to get that one loose because he's holding the tube that goes down to the turbo. So we're gonna get it loose like so. Alright, so once you get that one loose, I forgot to take that 1 bolt in the middle right here. I was trying to take it out. I was like, what the fuck is going on? But yeah, always remember there's 6 bolts. 6 bolts, guys. Yep, that long one is right there. Alright, and once you take all 6 bolts, this thing come pretty easy, just like that. Yep, this is that original one elbow intake, whatever you want to call it. Right there it has a clap restriction right there. So you can imagine now it's gonna have no restriction at all, and a bigger, way big. And as you can see here, I put it next to each other so you guys can see the difference. That's the original one right there with the delete that we did on the last time on my last video. So once you deleted it, once you get a delete, it's gonna be easy for you guys to remove it, as you can see. And this is the Banks Monster RAM. Look at that beauty. Look at how big is it compared to the stock. Look at that, so big. That's what she said. Oh my gosh. All right, in this case size do matter, I think, on engines. All right, so what we're gonna do is gonna remove this mat sensor right here. We're gonna take this little bolt out right there like so, and we're gonna install it on the new elbow, which is gonna go right in there, as you can see here. Yep, right in there. It only has 1 bolt, so let's get it done. All right, so all you had to do for this one right here is the use the little Stark um, screw right here and put it right there like so. Get it loose, and then you also, this is not that tight. It's pretty simple. Left it loose, and you're just gonna have to pull it out. Kind of hard. Not gonna be easy, guys. Just to let you know. Once you get it out, like danger. Had to pause and grab it with my two hands. Yep. There you go. Pop. Almost. There you go. There you go. Oh my gosh. So fast. Alright. So now we're gonna take that. This is the diesel line. Or the fuel line, which is diesel. And it has um two nuts. Thing is 90 millimeters. I use a 3/4, which also works. It's the same thing. So you just get it out like that, and then you're gonna install the new one that comes in the box on the kit, which is this one right here. And you're just gonna install it like this, like the one you took out. Very simple. And then right tight, left it loose. And I put some napkins in there, some paper, so nothing will go in there. Probably the hardest part on this installation is taking the oil gasket out. Make sure nothing goes in your intake right there, and put it back. Put all 6 bolts, because there's one bolt that is inside the intake. You guys gonna see in a little bit, and I had to Google it, but yeah, there's other videos explaining how to install this one. It's pretty simple. You just grab a magnet and install it through the middle, and that's it. Go to town. Alright, so we're just gonna put a disc stick in there with the one that comes with the installation, the original one. We're gonna get everything tight. Make sure everything's tight. Alright, this one's tight. We have all the bolts. Yep, 6 bolts. These are 2 bolts. The cover bolt right there. The oil dipstick is tight. It's perfect. 100%. Wait a minute. What is that? You see this one right here? That it was covered. Is used for the cover that goes all the way around. Well, I don't think it looks good, guys. So we're gonna take these 6 screws, and we're gonna take that thing out. Alright. Some people leave it there, but I don't know. It's just, you're not using. I'm not gonna use the cover because there's no point for the cover. That cover thing is for the intake and the DEF that we just delete. So we're just gonna take it out, and to do so, all you had to do is take these little 6 bolts out. Pretty simple. Nothing. I think this cover only has the CCB filter inside, which you change every 70,000 miles or so. But yeah, you just get all these bolts loose, take the oil cap out, and voila. Yep, 6 bolts all the way around. And all you had to do, lift it up and take those 2 bolts out. Yep, and this bracket will come out and will look better. And I just put the bolts back in there, guys, as you can see here. Yep, I put the bolts back in there with my drill. And now we're just gonna put the bolts back, and it's gonna look perfect. 100% better now, guys. Alright. Yep, so this was the installation of this elbow, guys. It's pretty simple. And this is how it looks now and how it sounds. Sounds pretty good. Sounds like a man's truck now. My gosh, I love the motor. So all we have to do, guys, after you install that diesel elbow, is put the sticker on there. Yep, put the Banks power sticker on your door, and that's it. That completes the installation, guys, of your Longhorn Big Ram Monster installation. Alright, so stay tuned for more videos from Captain Manny, and I'll see you next time. Adios amigos.